Alright, here is our timing seal right here. A timing cover right here. I got sealant on it right now, which I need to add a little bit more over here. So I just put a bead around it and just spread it out with my fingers. And then I tapped in the water tube seal and the front main seal right there. And we're gonna let this sit for probably about 5 minutes. Just kind of let it harden up just a little bit. And then after we do that, we will get ready to put it back on, and then I will torque it down. I'm at the point where I need to torque the timing cover. I got it on and I got all the bolts in, but so it shows that you need to torque. I'll try to get y'all where y'all can see this. What I'll do is I'll probably put a picture of this up in the video right here, but you need to torque the bolts shown. It's like 1 through 6. You need to torque those to 27 inch-pounds, and then you need to go back, and then you need to tighten all of them to 89 inch-pounds. Then go through, tighten them to 18 foot-pounds. Then you need to tighten bolt 21 to 177 inch-pounds. Then you need to tighten bolt 21, 22 to another 90 degrees, and then another 45 degrees on number 22. So I'll put all this up as a picture on in the video right here, just so y'all can see what you got to do, and I'll put the picture that shows the number of the bolts. I have to find it. It's in here somewhere, but it'll tell you where it is. It's a crazy way you got to torque this down. It's ridiculous. We are about to change the valve cover gaskets. This is the kit I got, VS50814R, and that's the whole set. It comes with new spark plug tube and valve sensors right here, and then new gaskets. I figured it would have come with these rubber pieces right here, but those aren't as critical as all this stuff is anyway, so I'm going to show you how I knock them out real quick and tap them back in. So I'm just going to use a flathead screwdriver and my hand, and much time you can pop them right out. There's one. Sometimes you can get into the lip. That one didn't. That one's going. Come on. There it is. Pop it down. Now we're going to tap these out. Make sure you put the taper down. So it's another day, and we didn't get it finished on the first day because there is a lot that we're doing to this, but we got the timing cover back on and the valve covers back on. Now while we're here, we're going to be doing spark plugs on this, and we did have one where the boot was torn and stuck on there. We got it out. We got a new boot coming, and it's got another seal that comes with it too, but I've already got the plugs out, put some anti-seize on them, and got the coils and put some dielectric grease in there. Now the plugs we're using are these Motorcrafts right here. That's your number SP-589 or the CYFS 12YT6 2479 493. But you can go off, I think, any of those numbers on there, and I did check the gap on them. They are where they're supposed to be. It says supposed to be at 44, and that's what every one of them are. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead. I've already got the old ones out, and we're just gonna go ahead and throw these back in. Just wanted to show you all the part numbers, and whenever the boot comes in, I will show you all the part number for that also, in case y'all have the same thing happen. Alright, so I want to go ahead and show y'all a few things. This is the boot kit. Got it from Ultima, 99 $197. Already got it put on. They just snap on, nothing fancy. Then we got belts. That's part number right there. And then there's the other one. This is your main serpentine, and this is your stretch belt right there. And whenever I get ready to put that on, I'll show y'all a trick to putting those on. And then here's our new water pump. We got this from Ford. Comes with the gasket on it. Part number is PW591, or you can go off the BR3Z8501Q. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this last coil in, tighten them all down, and then we'll throw the water pump on. When I get ready to torque it down, I will bring y'all back and let y'all know what the torque specs are. Okay, we're getting ready to torque the water pump now. And if you look everywhere, they call it a coolant pump, not a water pump, but same thing. So this right here calls for, my way y'all can read that, but 89 inch-pounds or 10 Newton meters, and then an additional 45 degrees. So I got it torqued down to the 89 inch-pounds. Now I just got to do the additional 45 degrees, and I'll show y'all how I'm going to do that. It's got my regular ratchet now. Sorry about that. So, like I was saying, here's my regular ratchet. We're going to start off like straight up, and you know, 90 is a quarter turn, so you want to go about 1/8 of a turn. I can get my ratchet on there. Get on there. Alright, there we go. Like I was saying, I'm going to go about a quarter, about another 1/8 of a turn right there, and we're just going to go around and do that with all of them. So that's about all you're going to do. I don't know what the final torque comes up to be roughly, but I'm guessing it's not too tight. Now what I'm going to do next is go ahead and put this tensioner right here on. Did look that up. That says it torques to 28 foot-pounds on that. Then once we get that on, I'm going to go ahead and grab the thermostat housing and put it on. It goes right here, and it goes on this seal right there as well. Get it out of the way, and then I'm going to start putting the harmonic balancer on. So once I get to putting the harmonic balancer on, I will bring y'all back and show y'all that. We got the tensioner on, the water pump on, we got the thermostat housing assembly on. I did have to get 3 more gaskets. I'll show you the part numbers to those, what they were, and then the part number to the thermostat as well. But we did get that on. And these 8mm bolts, they torque down to about 12 foot-pounds. They don't torque down too much. Same thing with thermostat housing. I think that was 89 inch-pounds on that. But now I'm going to go and put the harmonic balancer on. The way I'm going to do this, there's no keyway or anything, nothing lines up a specific way. But I'm going to use a bolt a little bit longer, same thread, and with some spacers in it. So, and I'm going to use the stock washer on it, so we can start pushing it on there until we can get thread engagement on the new harmonic balancer bolt. This is a new one. I will give you the part number to that as well, because the old one, the head of it was pretty messed up, and from what I saw on there, it is a torque to yield bolt, so you want to replace that every time. So we're going to use this right here and start it on there. So we got harmonic balancer on. I don't know how well y'all can see down in there. And we went ahead and put the pulley on for the water pump also. So to put the harmonic balancer on, first you have to torque it to 89 foot-pounds, loosen it one turn, then torque it back down to 37 foot-pounds, and then an additional 90 degrees. So I still have to do the additional 90 degrees on this one, just because it is going to be hard to do that while filming this, because there's not a lot of room in there, plus it's kind of dark down in there. But I did want to give y'all part numbers to everything. Here's thermostat right here, 65590. Then these are thermostat and thermostat housing gaskets. One is 35934, 35991, and 36111. Then the harmonic balancer bolt we got from Dorman, it is 926-886. But I'll put in the description below what all the part numbers go to, and even put links to everything for y'all. But I just got to tighten that up one more 90 degrees, and that'll be done, and then we can start putting the stretch belt on. And I'm gonna put the intake on last, but after we put the stretch belt, then we can put the serpentine belt and all the radiator hoses, and we should be just about finished. Alright, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but I got a big zip tie around there, and that's what you got to use to put this on. So you want to start it on the compressor first. I still got to rotate it around a little bit because it's got to go on the compressor all the way. But put it on the compressor first, then start it on the harmonic balancer, and put a zip tie around it at the top, then rotate it over, and it'll gradually pull it over onto the grooves of the harmonic balancer. But I'm going to cut it off now, rotate it over till it seats onto the compressor. Alright, here she is. We got to put back together. We got the intake on, tightened up everything. Intake torch to 89 inch-pounds. Changed the oil filter on that. We did get a Motorcraft oil filter. Got it around here. There it is, right here. FL500S, and then I don't think I showed the valve cover gasket set. Or this is timing cover gasket set, TCS 46182. I don't know where the valve cover gasket set box went. I think I might have thrown it away already, but if I didn't show that, I'll put the part number down in the description below. But all we got to do now is drain the oil, put new oil in it, put coolant in it, and then fire up and make sure there's no leaks anywhere. So cross our fingers. Alright, so as you can see, we have the engine running, and she is running pretty smooth. Don't see any misfires. Before she had a little bit of misfire to it, but I'm guessing it's because of that broken boot on this coil over here. But we got that fixed, and I don't see any leaks. Oil pressure is good, temperature is good, and water is at a good level right here. It's a little overfull, but that is perfectly fine. Whenever you drive it, it'll probably purge out just a little bit as you drive it, but then it should come down to a normal level. But this is going to conclude this video. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, if I left something out, left a torque spec out, or did something wrong, please let me know. I'll correct it in the comment section, as I try to at all times. But y'all remember, torque this tight, and if you enjoyed the video, hit all the buttons, the like, subscribe, notification bell if you haven't already, and y'all have a great day.